This is the UAAP Season 76 Men's Volleyball Tournament. Greatness never ends.
Introducing our officials for this match. First referee, Jasper Jimenez, National Referee. Second referee, Dante Lopez, National Referee. Introducing the starting lineup of the Blue Eagles. Number 1, Neil Patrick Flores. Number 4, Joshua Alexis Villanueva. Number 11, Rex Emmanuel Inta. Number 14, Espilzo Joner Polvorosa. Number 15, Mark Jesus Espejo. Their team captain, number 8, Isael Wilson Marasigan. Their libero, number 13, John Paul Pareja. Their head coach, Coach Oliver Almadro. Introducing the starting lineup of the NU Bulldogs. Number 1, Vincent Mangulapnan. Number 4, Peter Denmark Torres. Number 11, Rayson Fuentes. Number 14, John Berlin Paglinawan. Number 18, Edwin Tolentino. Their team captain, number 9, Ruben Inaudito. Their starting libero, number 15, Mark Benson Dizon. Their head coach, Coach Dante Alinsunurin. Good luck to both
This
teams.
is an excellent matchup in our game of the week in the UAAP Season 76 Men's Volleyball Tournament. It went 5 sets in the first round. Let's see how things will turn out today. Ateneo starting off with Flores, Villanueva, the team captain Marasigan, Rex Intal, Ish Polvorosa, the 16-year-old setter, 16-year-old rookie sensation Mark Espejo in there as well, and of course the libero JP Pareja, and of course NU with the usual suspects. Best setter Vince Mangulapnan, Peter Torres, team captain Ben Inaudito, Rayson Fuentes, Berlin Paglinawan, Edwin Tolentino, and of course the libero Mark Dizon.
Well, for the NU fans, this 6 was the one who played in the finals last year. But for Ateneo, being a team composed of mostly newbies, young ones, you're talking about it, 16-year-old, they showed a lot of promise because they took the defending champions to
Power
a 5
take
set.
by Ismael Polvorosa.
A lot of promise for this young squad.
NU figured in 2 5-setters only in the first round. The rest of their games were all straight set victories. Of course, they're coming off a 5-set win against FEU, but the other team that took them to 5 sets, of course, was Ateneo.
Blocked by Espejo.
Well, obviously, if they play well, they'll finish it in 3. But if they get challenged, they go a 5-setter. So,
At nakita natin yung numbers kanina in the first round matchup. Blocks were the same. Service was even. And you saw a nice block, a single block right there on Berlin Paglinawan. So that's a good sign for Ateneo to start off this match.
that's right. And if you're NU, you don't want to be too complacent in this game. Although they're young ones, and maybe they're basically a young squad, you know that they have no pressure. They're going into each game, just trying to enjoy, get the experience.
And what about NU? Finishing the first round 7-0. And they're coming off a highly intense match against FU, a game wherein many people, including myself, in the arena thought that NU would sweep FEU, but then FU came back from the dead and nearly took that match away from NU.
You know, the positive side about that loss, I mean that win in 5 sets is, you know, it's a wake-up call for them. You cannot relax. Although you're a strong team, you're the defending champion, you cannot relax. No, they were up match point in the third set, about 24-22. Something happened, and then the momentum shifted to FEU. Good thing for them, they still, you know, maintained composure and won that game, but they cannot relax.
That was an excellent single block right there by Edwin Tolentino. Impeccable timing. Joshua Villanueva had all his power behind that hit, but
Quick attack.
a better block by Tolentino. On the other side, though, Rex Intal with a thunderous spike.
That's a good combination play for Ateneo, but if Ateneo can maintain their good service reception, they're going to give this NU defense a pretty tough time today.
Rex Intal, the second best scorer on the team, averaging 10.4 per contest. The only other player averaging in double digits for Ateneo.
Net interference.
So again, Ateneo, a lot of promise, no? They're playing well, and who would have thought that they would be able to bring NU to a 5-setter in their previous meeting?
Ateneo looking for their first Final Four appearance since UAP season 72. That was also the last year that Coach Oliver Almagro coached Ateneo. So he is back here with Ateneo this year after coaching NU for 2 years in season 73 and season 74.
Serving for the Bulldogs.
Well, that's the world of volleyball for you. You know, a lot of coaches moving, a lot of movement. And that actually adds spice to the game, no? When you play against your former team and the knowledge you bring to your new team.
Still serving, Peter.
And of course, when Coach Oliver was with NU in those 2 seasons, his assistant coach was the head coach of NU now, Coach Dante Alinsunurin.
So, you know, I'm sure Coach Dante also knows how Coach Oliver thinks. So the challenge for Coach Oliver is, how am I going to change it up? You know, because I was the former head coach going against my assistant. But of course, in paper, Coach Dante has the upper hand because they are the defending champions.
How do you think that played? How big of a factor do you think that was? These coaches being familiar with each other, and then the first round matchup between these 2 teams going 5 sets.
You know, I think that's a good point, though, because I think because Coach Oliver knows the players of NU, he knows their strength. Obviously, he knows the weakness or the weaknesses. So his game plan for sure was, you know, per every player. This is the weakness of, let's say, Torres. You know, that's the way he played it. And that's why they were able to also extend it to a 5th set.
And right now, it is a highly intense affair once again. And a tight one at that. Ateneo leading at this point 6-5 as we take a look at the number 3 best scorer in the league, Mark Espejo, 16 years old, but too much juice on that serve.
I am actually very excited that we're covering him because you're telling me that he's like the Eliza Valdez of the league. So
team captain,
the high-flying Mark Espejo, a sight to see.
20.4 points per match. Yan ang kanyang average.
But you know, Anton, early on here in the first set, I'm kind of noticing that NU is not in their element yet. They're kind of slow here in the first set.
You know, that has been a problem of NU. Remember the first match that we covered this season, NU against LaSalle?
Yes.
Ganun din sila, di ba, nung first set?
That's right.
It took a while before they started to gel and look smooth on the court.
Well, everybody knows their capability as a team.
That hits the line.
First, let's see if NU can try to pick things up, because right now they're down by 2 as we head into the first technical timeout.
This is the UAAP Season 76 Men's Volleyball Tournament. Greatness never ends.
March Tejada of the Ateneo Lady Eagles here at the arena in Sett1, checking out our game of the week. Thank you so much for joining us on ABS-CBN Sports and Action. Ateneo currently leading NU in set number 1, 8-6. Edwin Tolentino waking everybody up here inside the arena.
Indeed, waking up, but that should be a wake-up call also for them because we were saying that they're starting out kind of slow in this match.
And that's something that we have noticed in several games here in season 76 for NU. Do you think overconfidence plays a factor in that?
No, I don't think so because they should realize also, I'm sure NU realized that they went to a 5th set in their previous outing and again, the capability of this Ateneo squad. I don't think it has anything to do with overconfidence, but you know, I guess they're just the diesel engine, so to speak.
9-7 right now, Ateneo on top. Mangulabnan, Fuentes had to adjust to tip it over. That's a point for the Bulldogs.
If NU can continue that floor defense, you know, that will pose problems for Ateneo because the middle blockers will be threats. And you know, Fuentes and Torres, you know what they can do.
Fuentes is the silent assassin on the NU side because obviously the opposing defenses pay a lot of attention to Torres, Paglinawan, and Inaudito and Tolentino. Si Fuentes yung kadalasan nakalimutan ng opposing defenses, and then he strikes when you least expect it.
I like that, the silent assassin. That's right. And we got to remember, he's the most senior of this team, so in terms of experience, he's the one who's got it.
Look at that high-flying maneuver right there by Mark Espejo, flying from the back row and then changing the trajectory of the ball, going off speed.
Interference
that time. Paglinawan doing what he does best, flying in for the open hit.
Well, again, Mangulabnan opting to use open
number
hitter
1, Vince
instead of going to Torres. But we gotta, you know, we're just waiting for Torres' turn. I'm sure he's gonna give them an exclamation point.
Now, one thing I have observed with NU this season, they use Torres as a decoy a lot.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get the feeling that medyo kulang yung pagbigay ng bola kay Torres. But you know, it's really up to this guy right here, Vince Mangulabnan. If we're going to look at the numbers, you can't complain because there are 4 guys averaging in double digits. And that just goes to show that the ball is tossed up evenly to his teammates.
That's right. And we know he's the best setter. So you got to give him credit that he's a smart setter. He's distributing it properly. And also, a good thing for NU, guys like Paglinawan, Inaudito, Tolentino, they're stepping up to the plate.
Serving
leading scorer
Ateneo,
for
number
NU
14,
is
Ish
Paglinawan, 12 points per contest. And of course, Torres, 11.5. Tolentino, 10.7 per match. And Inaudito, 10.4. Mangulabnan, back set, Ben Inaudito. Difficult angle there. Masyadong malakas. So another point for Ateneo.
Miss hit, but remember during that game against Lasal, he had a couple of those, no? Yung mga talagang miss hits.
So Ben Inaudito, when he goes up for those spikes, parang he's deciding in the air what type of hit he's going to make. Sometimes he wants to go with a very difficult angle. Minsan, down the line niya, cut shot, drop ball.
That's right. That's how versatile this player is.
There you see the variety of hits that Inaudito can pull off. Espejo!
Wow.
That one touches the line. A lot of promise. This guy is oozing with potential.
And against the 3-man block, he's oozing with confidence, obviously.
And this is only his freshman year. 16
14,
years old.
Again, so much more years of volleyball for this kid.
This tandem of Ish Polvorosa and Mark Espejo definitely will grow up together.
Yep.
They will evolve as players together and carry Ateneo to greater heights. But look at this joust at the top. 2 is better than 1.
Yeah,
but it goes out.